Hello, Mark Satterfield here. Thanks so much for joining me. If you're, let's say, a luxury real estate broker, or perhaps you're a financial advisor, or heck, any kind of business where there is an affluent market that could potentially be yours, the first question you need to ask is, do you want to get those types of clients? And I mean, on one hand, the obvious answer seems to be yes. Who wouldn't want affluent and wealthy clients? On the other hand, the affluent and wealthy marketplace is very, very competitive. Lots and lots of people want their business, and there are obviously less of them than there are in the mass market. So the question becomes, first of all, do you want that particular segment of the market? Now, personally, I think you should, because not only do they have the money to buy your products or services, not only are the returns in terms of your personal income as a result of working with them likely to be much higher than if you are dealing with the masses, but also, and equally, if not more important, they are just very interesting people to work with, because by and large, the wealthy and the affluent have done really exceptionally well in their various careers, and they have lots of interesting activities. Because they are wealthy, they get to be involved in lots of different things, whether it be art or travel or wine or exotic cars. I mean, they're just absolutely fascinating people. But the question becomes, first of all, you have to ask yourself is, do I want to go after this particular market? Because if the answer is yes, then you need to have a system. You need to have a process in place. And there's a couple of steps to it. First of all, you have to figure out, okay, how am I different? Why am I somebody that they should be paying attention to versus all the other people who are, wanting their business? And second of all, you need to have a system and a process, so you are continually getting new affluent prospects to raise their hand, express that initial interest in who you are, and then a system and a process to slowly, steadily, professionally move them from prospect into actually engaged and interested client. So, one of the things that I do here is to work with you not only in terms of motivation, hopefully you do find these motivational, not only in terms of, individual tactics, but to hopefully encourage you to think from a strategic standpoint in terms of, okay, on one end of the spectrum, I have somebody who doesn't know me and has no interest in getting to know me. And on the other end of the spectrum, I have someone who is an engaged, enthusiastic client who is referring me business. The question is, how do you get them from point A to point Z? And that's the reason why I initially wrote my book, The 1 Week Marketing Plan. That's the reason why I've created these videos. That's the reason I wrote my most recent book, The Affluent Marketing Blueprint, so that you can have a system in place so that at any given point in time, you know what you should be doing. Because quite frankly, this is something that it is very easy to get discouraged about. You're going to hear no more often. You're going to hear yes. That's just kind of the nature of the game. But if you have a process in place, if you have a system in place, then you just shrug it off and you say, okay, on to the next. If, however, you're putting all of your proverbial eggs on one basket, you are desperately hoping that this particular client works out for you. And if they don't, then that can be devastating, understandably. So you do need a process, you do need a system. And that's the reason why I recommend that if you're not already, please become a subscriber to my YouTube channel, because there's a lot of really good information about how to attract affluent clients. I'd also personally recommend that you get a copy of my book, The Affluent Marketing Blueprint. It went to number 2 when it first came out on Amazon. It's been a bestseller. People give me feedback. They found it enormously helpful in terms of ratcheting up their marketing activities to the wealthy. And of course, if you want to work with me personally, that's available too. And there's some links that are on this page to facilitate all of that. But the first question is, do you want to focus on the wealthy and the affluent? Because if you do, then you need a marketing system, you need a marketing plan, and that's what I'm here to do to help you. All right, so hope you found this motivational. It's a good question to ask. I do hope you focus on the wealthy and the affluent because they're just a great market. I'll have something new for you soon. This is Mark Satterfield. As always, thank you so much for being a part of my community. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.